everyone, it's Linda Sobraski with Sapphire Paper Crafts, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. How is everyone today? I'm going to try and pull this up on my phone so I can see how this is going, or how it's not going, one of the two. There we go. I'll turn the sound off, and I'll sit that there so I can see it. We got one person on. Hello, Nikki. I have a big mess in front of me right now. I kind of didn't finish putting all my stuff together. I was having fun. So we'll see if we get anybody else coming to visit us today. Since it, excuse me, I've been gone for a couple weeks here with my little friend COVID. Has not been fun. So I'm just trying to clean up my little mess around here somewhere. I was trying to find and let me see. You can have one. I'm going to minimize this for a second. There was something on Stampin' Up, and I'm trying to find it. And they said, here we go, late products. There was something with the paper pumpkin. What's going to be late. Because they did not have everything. Today is the last day to get the kisses and hugs, and there's treat boxes that you can get also with this. But I thought it said that it was not going to be sent out. There was an email, I thought. But let's get back in here. Hey, Cindy. Oh, is that any better since I'm back on the... See if that's any better. Let's try doing this and see if that helps. So the January paper pumpkin is oh, okay, yeah. Is this kisses and hugs. And there is an add-on you can get, these little treat boxes with it. Today is the last day that you can order the paper pumpkin. And then let me go back here a second. I'm I'm sure all you hear is my little mouse. Let's see. Add on. So the kit contains 10 cards, 5 each of 2 designs, and 10 coordinating envelopes. 4.5 by 4.25. Blushing Bride, Fleur de Flamingo, Gray Granite, and Berry Vanilla. And then you can order the mini treat boxes, which is 20 mini treat boxes and 20 heart tags with 10.5 yards of gold cord. And you can add these on starting January 25th, but you must be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber to purchase them. And it is only while supplies last. That is the skinny there on the Paper Pumpkin. Another thing that is coming out, that is out now, it's called Light the Candles. It's a kit. It's $19 for the kit, and I don't even know how many cards or anything it makes. Let me look. I'm just so ill prepared today. I'm telling ya. Let's see. It makes. That's not what I want. It makes. Let's try this. I'm just batting 1,000 today. I'm not getting to the right places at the right time. Here we go. Birthday kit. New kit added. 8 cards, 4 each of 2 designs and 8 coordinating envelopes. Printed card bases, printed die cuts, adhesives, embellishments, and a clear block. Includes an exclusive stamp set and a Coastal Cabana Classic Stampin' Spot. Finished card size 5.5 by 4.25. So if anybody's interested in the kit, you can order it online. The hostess code is up there. Like I said, it is $19 and looks really cute. It really does. So that's one thing. Yes, Cindy, you are right. Let me grab. I printed out a new bundle that is going to be coming out. Let me get my mess off my desk here so I can show you this. I really do have a mess here. I won't even let you see it. But I was having fun. I have not touched my stamp stuff in 3 weeks. And let me tell you something. If you are not vaccinated, please get vaccinated. If you don't have your booster, please get your booster. Ed and I actually had an appointment to get our booster the night that I came down with COVID. So we were considered basically unvaccinated because it had been 6 months since we had our initial vaccinations. And I'll tell you what, if you get this thing, it sticks with you. I was down for just about 3 weeks. And I'll tell you, it's debilitating. We were so tired. We sat, both of us sat in our recliners Didn't turn the TV on. We just kept dozing in and out. We didn't even have the energy to turn the TV on. We didn't have the energy to make anything to eat. We had no appetite, no sense of smell, no taste. Um, I lost 20 pounds in 1 week because I wasn't eating. I really wasn't drinking much, which is a bad thing. I should have been really drinking more than I was. Um, the cough is just not going anywhere. Um, you get a headache, and I mean, I came home from work tonight and Ed was sleeping. He said I'm just so tired, and he wasn't as bad as I was, and my son-in-law didn't get it as bad as my daughter did. Um, the baby's been okay, thank God, but it's a tough one, and I don't want to get it again. I've been double masking. Um, I right now I'm still testing positive. They tell me I could be testing positive for 90 days. I'm not contagious anymore, um, but I I'm still fighting it. I still have symptoms. So, do what you can to make sure you don't get it. All right, hang on, guys. I'm trying to. What we're gonna play with tonight is the otters, and I really had a good time playing with these things. These little otters, they were fun, and hang on, let me pull my drawer out there so I can start stocking my stuff. And move my little otters. I got this beat up piece of paper on my desk. So we'll just put that down there. And I got all these pieces, parts, and so this is what we're going to play with tonight. The Awesome Auditors. And this is a celebration set. So with $50, with a $50 order, you can get these otters. So I got a deal for you. If you place an order using the hostess code for $50, you will get the Awesome Otter set, and I will give you a half a pack of the Sunshine and Rainbows 6x6 Designer Series paper, which is also a celebration item. And I will give you um, the materials to make the 2 cards and the little box that we're going to make tonight so that you can recreate those. And what did I do with my celebration catalog? So here's the celebration catalog. Everybody should have gotten their catalogs by now. If you haven't gotten it, let me know, and I will get the celebration catalog and the mini catalog to you. Oh my God, Kathy, you've had it twice now? That's what I'm afraid of. Um, so Kathy's telling me her and her husband had it in January of 2020, and then again after Christmas this year. Oh, I hope you're feeling better. That is what I'm afraid of. They're saying now there's this flurona, which is the flu and corona together, which they did test me for the flu, and I don't have the flu. And then there's Deltacron, which is Delta and Omicron together. Um, I I'm pretty sure with the symptoms that I had Delta, um, because they're saying the Omicron you don't lose your sense of taste and smell, and it's still not right. Things still aren't tasting right to me. I I was so upset. Well, you know, we knew we weren't going to make New Year's Day. My son and his girlfriend have New Year's Day, and now that they've got their house, they were real excited to have it. Well, then Nikki and Eric had to call and say, hey, we've tested positive, we're not coming over. So Mark and Emily were really nice, and they packed up food, and before they even ate, they brought food over, um, and dropped it off at my house and dropped some off at Nikki and Eric's house. And I was so looking forward to pork dumplings and sauerkraut. And it's just, the sauerkraut didn't taste right, and and it's not her cooking. It was just that things weren't tasting right to me. So it was, yeah, we'll get there. We are going to have Christmas at the end of this month. Oh my God. Oh yeah, that had to be. Oh, were you having a lot of trouble breathing, Kathy? Because that was always mine. I mean, my pulse ox, my oxygen went down to 85, and my kids were like, go to the hospital, go to the hospital, and I'm like, I don't have 8 hours to sit in a hospital waiting room. I can't do it. So I just rested. So, anyways, here's the celebration items. So, with a $50 order, you can get the Island Vibes stamp set. You can get this daffodil afternoon 12 by 12 paper, and I have quite a few of those, so we'll be doing something with that. Look at this, cute cards. And here's the Sunshine and Rainbows paper, and this is the one I said I'll give you a half a pack along with the awesome Otter stamp set and the supplies to make the cards, excuse me. This Simply Marvelous 6 by 6 paper looks really nice. Oh, Kathy. Ugh. Oh, I'm so sorry. I feel for you. I know what that feels like. Ugh. This paper is really pretty. I don't have it yet, but I've seen a lot of cards made with it, and it's really cute. Here's our Otters. Uh, Friendly Hello stamp set. This is with a $100 purchase, and you get the stamp set, and you get the designer series paper. So that's with a $100 purchase. And then with a $100 purchase, we have the special moments stamps. These are a lot of, it's a 21 photopolymer stamps. Thanks for brightening up my day with sympathy. Hang in there. Good luck. Thinking of you. Hello, sunshine. Happy birthday. A lot of nice. And I like the fonts too. Um, so that's with a $100 purchase. And then the hostess set is this Calming Camellia, which is very pretty. So with any order, you $50 order, you can get any of these for free. So that's that. Uh, the hostess code is on the other screen, but if you need help, just let me know and we will take care of that. So I said in February, available February 1st. I'm so sorry about this cough. There is nothing I can do about it. Um, there is a collection coming out. It's called All Together Collection, and it's $105. You get a stamp set and dies, 6 by 6 designer series paper, and 10 natural tones blends. Okay, so here's the stamp set. It's got like an I promise with like a pinky swear, hands in the shape of a heart. Love changes everything. Every act of kindness changes the world. We'll get through this together. You matter to me. And then there dies. Here for you. You matter. A heart. Again, the hands together, and then the hands in the shape of a heart. And then Um, the 6x6 designer series paper is 48 sheets, 4 each of 12 double-sided designs, and it's all black and white paper. So they've got that. And then the tones. So the blends are for a set of two, which is a light and a dark, is $9. Or you can get this whole set for $45. And it's light, medium, medium deep, and deep. So all these different skin tones you can get. So this will be available February 1st. And we'll see. Maybe we'll do something with it. Maybe we don't. I don't know. We'll have to see. Um, I've had a couple of people ask me about doing paper shares, and I am going to do a paper share. I'm going to do a paper share, a ribbon share, and an embellishment share. And as soon as I can get that onto paper, I will, and I will get it out on my blog and on my Facebook site. Um, so that should be this week, if not tonight. We'll see how much energy I have after this. Okay, so let's start playing with our little otters. And like I said, I'm going to have to probably bring in my Stampin' Cut and Boss machine because I didn't put it all together yet. So this is my first card. It's a little birthday card with my little otter using the paper, and I used the, what is it called, Honeybee? Oh, it's just called Hive 3D embossing folder, and emboss that. And then it's birthday time. And then I used a piece of designer series paper, and I had my little otter, my little swimming otter, sticking his head out there. And I said, "You are utterly awesome." So we're going to start with a piece of Pool Party, and it's an 8.5 by 11 sheet that I've cut in half, and I'm going to fold it in half. So we have our A2 card base, the 5.5 by 4.25. Let's see. I have a bone folder over here somewhere. Like I said, yesterday was the first time I came into my stamp room in 3 weeks. It felt good. So then I cut this piece of designer series paper, and it is cut to 3 3/4 by 5 2 3/8. 1 2 3/8. 5 3/8. And I'm just gonna glue this on. I am so sorry about this cough. And then I'm gonna glue this strip on. This is 1 inch by 5 3/8. So just like that. And then let's see. Looking for some white. I have a thing of scrap over here, but I have to admit I threw some tissue paper on top of it. Close this up. So where is my birthday otter? Here he is. Put him over some because I want to cut him out. And I will say, I tried to put his hat on his head without cutting it out. And if you look at my stamp, you see how far over my hat is? And of course, my image is on the right way. So my stamp's got a little bit of an issue, but we're just gonna ignore it and cut it out. I'm just gonna stamp it there, and I will cut it out and put it on him. So I'm gonna use light crumb cake for to color my little otter. He's so cute. I wish that I would have had time. Little pumpkin CJ was eating a pudding for dessert tonight. And let me tell you, there's pudding all over him. He looks so cute. He was having such a good time, making such a big mess. He's like talking up a storm. It's hilarious. He has these very long, drawn out conversations. You can pick out some words here and there, but it's kind of funny. But he knows what he's talking about. So then I'm going to take my dark crumb cake and I'm just going to kind of come around and just kind of add some, nothing too fancy. Put his little hair there. And then I use my ivory for the inside of him. And I use my black for his little nose. There we go. And so then for the hat, I just used, what is this, So Saffron, I think? Yeah, my dark So Saffron. It seems awful light. I'll have to look when they came out with these blends and how long I've had them. It seems like it's been a while now. Might be time to start replacing some stuff. And then I'm going to use Dark Pool Party. Okay. And then I'm going to take my circle here. Is that the right circle? Let me see, because I got, no, it's this one. And I'm going to cut my little otter out with this circle. I'll be right back. And that circle is from the layering circle framelits. And then I'm going to take my snips. And I'm just going to cut his head out. I saw this really cute card with the otters. Um, not sure what it's called. It's kind of like a slider. You open the the card and the picture that was on the outside then slid another picture slid over it. It was really cute. It was from a demonstrator in Germany. Unfortunately, she hasn't posted the directions on how to make it yet because I wanted to make it for you guys. It was cute. Okay, I need to cut out a pool party circle. Let's see what I got in here. In my bag of scraps. That's not gonna work. That will work. I take my scraps and I stick them in with my paper so that if I need a little piece of something, I can just reach in with that color and pull out a scrap. So I'm not wasting paper and using a full sheet. Okay. So let me glue my little otter on here. I'm going to take my blend, just kind of blend some more of this in. And then let's see, just going to cut apart. And I'm going to put him up here. And then, let's see, how's his hat going to go? I'm going to put a mini dimensional on the little puff of his hat. Let's see. I have to trim it a little bit. And that's because it's going to come off the top just a tad. Those that placed orders before I got sick, I have them here. There were a couple boxes that came, and I will open those up and go through everything on those and get them out to you guys. Okay, let's see. I just want a little. Let me move my tissue paper. Let's see what I got here. That's good. going to use the It's a Birthday Time. It's birthday time. I'm just going to stamp that on here. And just going to cut a little angle off of that. And then I'm going to take a little piece of Pool Party. Let's see, this should do. And I'm just going to glue this bottom half on. Like that. And put some dimensionals on it. And just kind of stick that on the bottom here. And then I didn't cut an inside out, so I need to cut an inside. Let's see. Bear with me. And I'm just going to cut my inside. So, quarter. 4. And I know I'm going to need another one on my other card. And then we're going to stamp our You Are Utterly Awesome. I must have got a bad stamp set because this one's kind of goofy too. I think I have to curl up just a tad. And then I'm gonna find my little scrap that I shoved back in here. I'm gonna stamp my little friend here. Let's see. There we go. Aren't they cute? And then I'm just gonna, that's my ivory marker. I'm just gonna use the same colors as I did before. And color my little friend here. When am I having more classes? Yeah, quality control was not good with this. I'm gonna try and get some stuff together. Soon, I hope. This whole COVID thing, it's gotta go away for a while. 'Cause I know I'm done with it. How the poor baby has tested negative. That kid 4 times. He's had that little thing shoved up his nose. Poor little guy. He's a good sport about it. There we go. Got a little buddy in there. A little otter. I don't blame you, Debbie. It's we did a home test. I t- the Tuesday before Christmas, I started not feeling well at work. I came home, I tested, I was negative. On Friday, Ed tested at home. He was positive. So we just assumed, since I was sicker than he was, that I was positive. And then this past Wednesday, we went and got tested, and both of us were still positive. So here's our little otter friend. Aren't those cute? Real cute birthday cards. Real colorful. And then I made this one, and it slides. It's got a little belly band that slides and opens up, and you are utterly awesome. So the paper is cut to our normal thing. And let's see. So we're gonna score this paper at 2 1/8 on both sides. They are saying though that with like the Omicron, as quick as it came, it's gonna go away. That's because everybody's gonna have it. Boy, I wasn't ready for this card at all. I don't have anything cut. So then I'm gonna cut. I used a white border. So I'm going to cut, let's see, 5 3/8. And then, what did I say? It was 2 1/8, so these would both be 2. And that gives me my little side manures. And then let me get last sheet of that. You know, it's funny. That's supposed to be um, Misty Moonlight, but it sure looks like Light of Navy to me. So this I'm going to cut down to 5 1/4, and then 1 7/8. Ugh. Let's glue these all together. I'll tell you, if things ever get back to normal, I would love to do a crop, um, even a 1 day crop. I think would be fun, just to get together. You know, we don't get together. Drives me crazy. And then I'm just going to glue these on here. Those are my little edges. Gotta get in and get my nails done. Jenny's not on. She's in Washington State visiting her daughter and son-in-law and grandchildren. So then, let me just find a scrap here. I'm gonna stamp my little watery otter again. I like to get together and, you know, just stamp and visit, and I like to do that. Even if you get nothing done. So we couldn't wait to get our Christmas tree out of here. It took Ed and I quite a few hours to get all the decorations off of it because we had to keep resting. But after the thing fell, it was like, all right, just. I kept telling him it was a fire hazard. I'm going to use balmy blue, and I'm going to use the dark balmy blue. Yes, my tree fell. So we the tree had been up for 2 weeks in the stand. You know, we got this bright idea this year that we were going to cut a tree down. And, you know, we went and we cut a tree down and put it in the stand, and it had sat there for 2 weeks in the stand. Everything was just fine. And then I put the ornaments on it. So we're sitting there watching TV, and all of a sudden Boom! Here comes the tree. Almost fell on top of me. We ended up having to put weights on the tree. It was stand and all came down. Um, so it wasn't like the tree wasn't in the stand correctly, or I don't know, but the whole doggone thing came down. So we just got some weights, those things that you have down in your basement that are good for Christmas trees because you don't use them for anything else. And we just use it to hold our Christmas tree down. So these dies that I'm using are from the Happy Hippo, I think it's called, set. Um, I thought they were kind of cute. I'm gonna cut my little otter out. I think I'm gonna have to color a little bit more to get the look I'm looking for. Yeah, so I think next year we're gonna be back to one of my many artificial trees because I don't think I want to deal with that and making sure there's water in it all the time. You know how that goes. Kind of a pain in the butt ski. uh, we thought about that. And as my son didn't put a tree up because he's got two cats, and he said they'll be in there. So he refused to put a tree up. But then as things were going south at Christmas, and you know, are we having it? Aren't we having it? Mom and Dad aren't going to be there because they both have COVID, and just the chaos. And it was like, all right, kids, you have Christmas, and you can video us in, and it just turned out that we didn't do it. But if my son was going to have it, he was quickly trying to put a tree up, and he was going to tie it to the walls. Oh yeah, it was Christmas Eve when we canceled Christmas, when we found out that we were positive. And then New Year's Day is when Nikki and Eric found out they were positive, and that got canceled. So be it. Life goes on. Who cares that I have to spend another $150 on a honey baked ham and a turkey? You know, we already ate this one. Okay. All right, so I just kind of put those together. And then, you know what? I'm gonna do the inside first, and then we'll come back to do the strip because I kind of did it unconventionally. I'm gonna put this strip on first, and then so that I don't stamp it over too far. Oh yeah. So I think it was Christmas Eve, wasn't it, Nikki? She got an email from CJ's school saying that he was exposed and he can't come back to school for 10 days. Um, so that poor kid's been out of school for a while. And he actually was asking to go to school. He likes it there. I put my whole catalog in my memento stamp pad. So Nikki's saying, yeah, they were gonna go to Mark's, my son's, and video chat with us, and then she got the email. And with my son's autonomic disease, we don't want him to get it because Lord knows what would happen with him. He's got enough trouble with his heart rate and his blood pressure and everything. Okay, so there's the inside of our card. And I told you I kind of did this unconventional, and I did because I think I was lazy and didn't want to measure anything. So I glued this strip. I just cut the 11-inch side. So I cut the white at 1 inch, and then I cut the Misty Moonlight at 7/8. And I know I'm wasting, but so then I took and I put this way, like this, and I took and I folded this over, and I folded this over, and you see it kind of bunches a little, but you can smooth it out. And then I just took and cut and cut. And then I just glued these together. Now see, if I was smart, I would have just measured everything, but I was being lazy. I'm just going to hold that a second. And then I just took and I glued this right on the front here and kind of centered it. Just kind of like that. And then it just slides. Little belly band. And then you got the inside of your card. Oh, and you know what? Wait. We got gems. Iridescent gems. Yeah, we do. Somewhere. Right here. Right here. Iridescent rhinestones. When I first looked at them, I thought, they're not going to look good. They're going to be pinky. But they're not. They picked up the blue. Oh, there. Iridescent. Aren't these pretty? They're in the catalog. They're in the mini catalog. They are. I just dropped my mini catalog. Um, They are $7.50, and they're on page 9. So they come with the Sweet Talk Sweet. So there's 200 of them. They're 4mm, 5mm, and 6mm. Really, really cute. So that's that. I'm going to leave my catalog on my lap yet because our last little thing. Now, don't forget, like I said, if you place a $50 order with me, you will get the Awesome Otters, half a pack of the, what's it called, Sunshine and Rainbows celebration paper, and you will get the pieces to make the 2 cards here, and then our little box. So this box is in the catalog also. I'm trying to, I got all this paper over here. And Ed was using my computer, and he's got paper over here. Sweet little boxes, and they're food safe. There's 10 boxes in here, and they are let's see, they are $10. So $1 a box, but they're cute. They're really cute. And so I made this little box, and I used my little swimming otter. So we're going to make another one. And now you're going to ask me, why is my fish red? And the reason that my otter is holding a red fish, is because my otter likes sweetest fish. -1 because I just ate one. That's why my otter has a red fish. So, along with the box, you will get some Swedish fish for your otter. And when I ran to the grocery store this morning at the ass crack of dawn, they were putting the Halloween candy out, and they had some kind of mini Swedish fish. I was going to open the case for them, but I decided I better not. It doesn't feel good on my cavity, which I have to go to the dentist now. I have COVID teeth. I have cavities now. Just can't win, you know? Halloween or Valentine's? I didn't say Halloween, did I? Nikki, don't make me think I'm going crazy. I said Valentine. Look how easy that was to put that box together. So the box is 3 by 2. And so let's cut a piece of paper. Oops. As I fling paper across the room. Well, we're going long tonight. Okay. Did she hear Halloween? Did I say Halloween? Now I'm losing my mind. I'm sorry. It's 3.5 by 2.5. I'm going to cut that just a tad. There we go. And I stamped right on the designer series paper. I think I went crooked the wrong way, but that's okay. And let me find. I have to make sure I use my finger. Swedish fish is pretty good. He's kind of floating along here in the tide, just having a good time. Not a care in the world. He's got his little Swedish fish. He's happy. And he's just floating. See, he's got a little smile on his face. Wouldn't that be nice right now? It's kind of floating down a lazy river. Nice and warm. Not 15 degrees. I'll tell you one thing. Now that I'm in southern, I'm not used to not getting the snow. Like, where's the snow? When I left Solon, it was snowing. And then it stopped really quick. And then when I hit Macedonia, it started snowing again. But that was about it. I think my nephew got like a foot. He's out in Burton. Yeah. I'll tell you, when I was home for those 3 weeks, I was laying there thinking, oh, go ahead, snow. I don't care. I'm not going nowhere. And I use cherry cobbler to color my Swedish fish here. Deb, I don't remember. How long of a drive do you got to go to work? Then I used a little bit smaller circle to cut. So I kind of cut his tail off, but I kind of hit it with the ribbon. And then I used cherry cherry cobbler as my background, um, just because I used the cherry cobbler. Nuggie wants Grandma Snuggles. Oh shoot, I just dropped all my paper. That's what Nuggie wants. He wants Grandma Snuggles. Thank God for video chat, because I'll tell you what, if I wasn't able to see that kid all the time, I would go crazy. I use my pool party and just kind of bring my scratch piece of paper up here, because I just kind of on the whole edge of it. So what do you guys think about these blends coming out, all the skin tones? I know, honestly, I don't usually use the ivory for skin tone. I usually use the light petal pink, I think it is. That poor little child is not going to know what his name is. We call him Christopher. We call him Nuggie. We call him CJ. I call him Pumpkin. He's so funny. He gets in his gait trainer, and every step he takes, he says, "Step, step." So he's learning. And then we'll pop this up. So don't forget, when I'm finishing up this little box, with the $50 order, you can get the awesome Otters, and you can get a half a pack of the Rainbows and Sunshine paper, and you can get the all the pieces parts to make the 2 cards in the box, and I'll even give you some Swedish fish. How's that? I have ribbon. Here it is. And this is the pool party, the sheer ribbon. And I'm just going to wrap it around. And I tied a little knot so I could get a decent bow without everything falling all over the place. Oh, ribbon scissors, where did you go? So there's my little Swedish fish otter. Cute, cute. Okay, so that's everything. Um, and I've said it many times what the deal is here. Also, don't forget today's the last day to do your paper pumpkin, and then starting at the end of the month, we can get the add-on for the paper pumpkin. Um, February 1st, I think it is when that other kit's starting to come out. And sometime this week, I will get the paper share, ribbon share, and um, embellishment share in there. And the more shares that you buy, there will be a discount. So I will get that out as soon as I can. I'm going to go sit in the recliner and probably work on it right now. I don't know if I'll get it all done, but I'm going to start with it. So thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed our little otter friends, and I will see you guys next week. Have a good week. Be safe. Bye bye.